Welcome back to the podcast. Don't know how to intro because I'm by myself, and solo episodes, we don't really have a specific intro, but welcome to Glowing Hour, technically. I'm your host, Sam, and my other half, Mel, filmed her own solo episode, and that was up on Wednesday, so if you missed it, check it out. We are fresh off of Coachella and decided to do some solo episodes. In the spirit of Glowing Hour, I have coffee. Not a cocktail, but coffee counts, I hope. So if you did not listen to our last solo episodes, you probably are like, what the fuck are you going to talk about? Because you're literally alone and there's no one else to talk to. And it does feel weird, I'm not going to lie. But if you did listen to last month's, 2 months ago, whatever it was, we did do solo episodes, and I honestly forgot what I talked about then. So forgive me, but we talked about things, and I have things to say as well this time around, and I feel like my brain is fried, low-key. I genuinely feel like my brain is fried after Coachella, and I didn't do anything crazy. Like, I'm not... Some people really take it there, but I just feel so tired, like, exhausted. My feet actually feel fine this Coachella, not gonna lie. I did get some, like, blisters, but not really. Like, it's just nothing compared to what I've experienced in the past, and if you know, you know. But I actually wore brand new cowboy boots, well, new to me, and that considered, I am so grateful that nothing happened. And I wore them for 2 days. I only wore my Air Forces one day, and that probably helped because it was in the middle. It gave my feet a break. But it's just sad every time Coachella is over because you're like, oh, it's done. And also, like, today's Friday, weekend 2 Friday, and I'm just like, wish I was there, kind of like reminiscing, and I'm gonna be so sad every time they talk about who each artist brought out. And also, I miss so many artists I wanted to see weekend 1, so might have to just actually watch the live streams and see what's good with that. But I am so fucking tired, basically is all I'm trying to say. So the coffee will be reviving me today, and if you're tired as well, have a coffee with me. Also, when it comes to post Coachella, there is a expectation I put upon myself. I wouldn't say anyone else put it on me, but I really feel the need to post every single day of Coachella, like what I wore, the best parts. It's my literal scrapbook. Instagram is my scrapbook, but there's also the pressure of, like, you can't wait too long to post it. And not because I, like, want to get the highest engagement or likes or whatever. It just is, like, old news, like, at a certain point. And it's only Friday. I haven't posted any of my days yet, but I'm like, if I post on the day of weekend 2 that is, like, in coordinating, like, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but of my weekend, like, no one's gonna know. And it'll just blend in with the rest of the content. So I'm feeling fine. I think I'm going to post today. But also, there's this weird fucking glitch going on Instagram where, like, some of my photos, when you add it to be posted, it, like, throws a filter on it. Anyone else know what I'm fucking talking about? Because that was annoying. I did post day 0, I think on Friday. Yeah, I posted it Friday morning. So I posted my Thursday outfit and day on time. But it's just, like, the chaos of Coachella. Influencers are doing God's work. And I think it's mostly that, like, as an influencer, you get sent there. You didn't, like, always necessarily pay for the trip, so you don't feel as much pressure to, like, be at everything. Do you know what I mean? Like, you guys just have a little less stress to get your money's worth and a lot more stress to, like, be posting. So it's like, I try to find that balance of, like, I want to post, I want to be active and share what's going on in my life, but I'm also so overwhelmed that I can't. And at the end of the day, I know no one really cares. Like, I don't think anyone is tripping about me not posting about Coachella. And I know that. I'm aware. Thank you. But still, it's my personal feelings. And it's my solo episode, so I get to say whatever the fuck I want. And I'm pretty sure Mel feels similarly, but I don't know. I don't know what she's talking about in her episode. I haven't listened to it yet because I'm recording it before it even comes out. So, yeah, just kind of like sad that Coachella's over, but it almost feels like Coachella kickstarts summer though. So this weekend it's gonna be literally, it's not even gonna be hot, but the UV index is gonna be a 9 at the beach. And I'm finding it necessary to be in the sun this weekend as a way to flush things out. Oh, I got literally so sick Monday night. My throat hurt so bad. It was like, I literally told my friends I'm going mute. I was like, I can't speak. Just if I don't say anything in response to what we're talking about in the car on the way home right now, I'm just don't. But I couldn't help it. I love to talk. So then I kept talking, even though it hurt. But I ended up being fine. I'm fine now. My throat doesn't hurt nearly as bad. A little congested, but I don't think I got really sick necessarily. I think my body was just like, girl, you're tired. And there's probably dust in your body. I will say the nose filters also made a huge difference. The dune vibes were giving. I don't think anyone noticed, but in photos you can see like your little nose filter, like selfie photos, not really anything else. But I think it was worth it. And oh my god, we didn't talk about our birth control at all during the recap episode. So the birth control for me personally, I feel like I didn't have to start it as early as I did. I started it like 4 days before my period was supposed to start, which was also 3 days before Coachella started. So I basically took it for a full 8 days. And I still ended up having a period, kind of. Like, it was light spotting. It was nothing in comparison to what my period normally is. So for that, I think it was worth it. But I am interested to see what ends up happening. Like, if my period ends up being longer. I'm guessing it's going to be longer because what am I at? Like, day 9 now? I don't know. Maybe it stopped today, though. I haven't assessed. Anyways, I think it was worth it, but also it was a little bit gross and awful. Don't like putting birth control in my body like that when I'm already on it, like a form of birth control. So it was interesting. It was an experience, but I didn't have cramps or as heavy of bleeding as I normally would have had I just like normally gone to Coachella. I still had fucking canker sores though. Let me just tell you. If you're prone to them, I feel you. It's so fucking awful. Food is not enjoyable. And I just recently, Katie sent me like remedies, I guess. One of them is putting alum or alum. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's like that. It's not a season. It's not a spice, I don't think. Mineral? I don't know. But it's like in the spice and seasoning sections at a grocery store. And we use it for hydrangeas. You dip them in there before you put them in your vase. But apparently it's supposed to help with canker sores. And I'm like, oh. There's also, I saw turmeric and honey. Which, I don't know about that one. I don't like the staining power of turmeric. But I think I will try the alum, whatever it's called. Because I just want to see, like, what the fuck is up. Also, they say taking, like, B12, I think, like, gets rid of it overnight. And it does really help. But, of course, I forgot. So, that's on me. I guess, moving on from Coachella, I wrote dating apps as a topic to discuss in my solo episode, which we decided to do solo episodes probably, like, 4 weeks ago. And I don't really know what exactly I wanted to talk about in regards to dating apps. Maybe just, like, that they're just not it. We did just talk about dating, if you should have a roster, if you should be dating just one person at a time, yada yada, which we did talk about gaggle of men, which is such a fun topic. And I think they're different in terms of, like, a gaggle of men is like you have no intention maybe of like ending up with anyone when you have a gaggle of men. Like, you just have a bunch of different men for different purposes, or partners. And when it comes to like a roster, it's more like I'm dating multiple people to see which one I'd prefer to be with. And then there's also just dating one person, obviously, so I'm just dating one person. I don't know. Still, so the jury's out. I still don't know. It's just hard when organically you're not meeting anyone and the dating apps just aren't delivering quality people. And also, dating apps are so much work. Like, it requires so much time to sit there and scroll and talk to people. For one, like, okay, if we're talking about rosters, like, you have to literally decide whether you like this person or not. It just, and at a point it gets so judgy, like, I don't know, you guys. But long story short, the dating apps, I haven't deleted them, but I don't use them. They're just there. And I feel like every once in a while I'll get like a follower from a dating app. Like, I have no idea who they are, but they just, random dude follows me. And I'm like, I'm guessing you're from a dating app. But also, I just, like, I don't know. Nothing feels, I don't know. It's like the concept of the whole Cinderella, like, it's just gonna be this big fairy tale moment, and then the reality of knowing that it doesn't always work out that way. But can't it? Like, I just don't, I'm like so tired of putting in all this fucking effort, and I don't know, like, shouldn't life just work the way it's supposed to? And if I don't feel like being on dating apps, then that's what I'm supposed to be doing right now. I don't know, you guys. Is there a right and a wrong way? Fine, I'm gonna keep trying. I am dating somebody right now, but I'm on a slow roll this time around. I feel like every time I've dated somebody, I've been very much like the green flag and the red flag, like, whatever. Like, I look at them all, maybe not always, not all the way past, but like looking at the green flags especially, and been like, I could see this working out. I want to marry this person. And I just don't want to get ahead of myself and think like that. I just want to date somebody to literally date them. And if it works out, it works out. He's probably listening. Hi. But I just am on a different path these days when it comes to dating. Just like super intentional. I don't really want to like have a million conversations with people, I guess. I don't know. But I also don't want to like put myself in one box and then live in it forever. But also, isn't it kind of nice to like put yourself in one box for like a minute and then you know faster if that box is going to work out or not? Do I make any sense? I don't know. I think I do, but I am figuring this out as I go, as I think we all are. But dating is just funny. Also, I just want to bring up something else when it comes to dating. I saw a TikTok where this girl was like, if we've ever dated or slept together or whatever, matched on a dating app, and we follow each other, and now you have a girlfriend and you're liking my story, embarrassing. Literally so embarrassing. And I stand by that. So embarrassing. I'm on this new thing of unfollowing people. Like, why do we follow each other? You have a girlfriend, you've had her for, I don't know, 3 years at this point, and you're still liking my posts. Like, why? Like, what? Just in case things don't work out? Like, we're almost 30 years old now. You've been with your girlfriend for a few years. You should probably be thinking about getting engaged and not following some girl you matched with on a dating app 3 years ago. So men are just moving weird and embarrassing. So finding a man that doesn't move weird and embarrassing, it's tough these days, I think. So that's just my comment on guys that I've dated and wondering why they still follow me or why they still like my stuff. Sometimes it's like, okay, fair, we built maybe a friendship. Yeah. Some of them, I could say that. But other ones, I'm like, unfollow me. But also, I like the likes. So it's not really about me. It's about you. You have a girlfriend. Like, what are you doing? So I'm just embarrassed for the girlfriends out there because I would be embarrassed if I was their girlfriend. Sorry, I'm just thinking about something really funny. Just like my ex texting me for many months after we broke up. And he fully had a girlfriend. And still does. So I'm like, why were you texting me? Maybe it was a form of therapy because he was blocked. So maybe it was like therapeutic for him. I don't know. But men move weird. That was, I guess, the point of that segment. And I don't know what I'm doing with my dating life. Taking it day by day, quite honestly. And what else can you do? I don't know. Having some big old game plan. I could delete my apps today and download them tomorrow. I don't know what I'm doing. I literally don't know what I'm doing. Just trying to be true to my feelings, true to what I deserve, and be happy. And like, it's so different this time dating because I feel like I'm way more aware of like the balance I want to keep in my life, and I know my triggers. So if something genuinely triggers me, I know that that's a red flag to walk away. Yeah, I think I want to stand by the sentiment that someone should be adding value to my life and not taking anything away from me, which that could be friends, work, whatever brings me joy, my hobbies, stuff like that. So, I don't know. I hope that made sense. Another thing apparently that I wanted to talk about was the hater ass comments that we've been getting on YouTube. I just think it's so interesting that people have the time to hate on us. I don't know. I'm not saying every single one of my takes are the right ones and are accurate, factual things, but I don't sit around listening to people's podcasts that I don't agree with and then commenting that I don't agree with them. I will say some comments have been more constructive, on the constructive side of things, and for that we're grateful. But some of them are just hateful and mean, and I just genuinely don't get how people live their life that way or can lead a life that way. Our entire podcast is called We Care a Lot, so by that I'd say we genuinely care a lot what people think, what they say, how they feel. And obviously there's a limit to that. You can't consume your life with caring how everyone else feels. But we are empathetic people who just kind of want to connect with other people. And I get sometimes our takes are a little bit crazy girl, like whatever. But we've been through shit in our lives, and we have opinions and emotions and things to share, like we all do. And I'm not knocking anyone for having opinions, feelings, whatever. But the hater ass comments were just silly, and they kind of like punched me in the gut a little. I was like, oh, like I almost wanted to be silent. And every time that happens on the podcast, like when we get comments that are hateful, I literally want to be silenced. Like, I guess I don't want to be silenced, but that's how it feels, like I should be silenced. And that's not fair. But also, I guess I'm putting my voice out there. And if some people disagree, they have every right to share that they disagree. I just wish as humans we were a little kinder to one another. But it is what it is. What's a girl to do? Yeah. That's my comment on the hater ass comments. Anything else to share? Do I have anything else? I stuck with the same setup. If you're watching, same setup. There's a new addition to the shelf, or a couple new additions to the shelf, actually. I got some seashells that my dad's friend who passed away had a bunch of seashells. So My room is a little bit overflowing with seashells at the moment. And then I have the Lego orchid over there that I built with somebody, and it was really fun. I've never built anything Lego, actually. Like, I've played with Legos, but I've never, like, intentionally built anything with them, so that was fun. Also, I have 8 million pillows on my bed. I don't know if I had the 8 million pillows on my bed last time. It's cozy. Some people hate on it, but it's cozy and you can't lie. I do think I want to get new pillowcases, though. I'm kind of tired of having mismatched ones because it's a long story, but basically I have mismatched pillowcases, and I'm thinking silk ones. If you guys have any recommendations, I would love. I was thinking Amazon because that's easy. I saw some Kitsch, Kitsch ones, and there was like just some other brand, and they were like $30 each or something, and I need two. But anyways, let me know if you have any recommendations. I would love to hear what you have to say about bedding. I'm really excited for summer. Like, cannot wait to be tan at the beach, in the ocean, smelling like sunscreen. Oh my god, at Coachella we got the vacation ink. We got their sunscreen and their tanning oil, a sample of it. I cannot wait to use that. Oh, that stuff smells so good. I literally got the car air freshener too, which I've yet to open because I haven't driven in my car yet. But I am today because I'm going to the grocery store. So I cannot wait for summer, basically, is the point of that. And all the mango salsa I'm gonna make. Ugh, you guys. My birthday, hello. Going on trips. We're trying to camp this summer, all of our friends. There's so much. There is so much to do, and I can't wait to document it all. If you don't follow Mel and I personally, you should definitely be following us to see what we're up to. We definitely do a lot together, but there's a lot we don't do together. So if you want to see what we're up to on our own days of working and weekends, you should definitely be following us. I'm at Catch the Wave with Sam, and Mel is at Dainty Melly. We also follow the podcast, so that would be the easiest way for you to find us on Instagram. We're also on TikTok, but that's a whole thing, so just follow us wherever you use the most. So stay tuned. I actually can't wait for another solo episode. I feel like these are so fun, so cute. And yeah, I'll see you guys in next week's episodes. As usual, please go ahead and give this podcast a follow, a like, a subscribe, whatever you're listening on. If it's YouTube, Spotify, Apple, I really appreciate you guys listening, and we appreciate your support. So please give this podcast all the love that you can on any platform that you're listening to. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye.